Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with Goran from Pickdawgz, and thank you for joining me here for your free picks for Friday, March 8th. Well, guys, after the Champions League this week, which was quite successful with both free picks and premium picks, we had Europa League and the Conference League on Thursday. We've hit nine free picks, lost six. Europa League did well. Conference League was about a split decision there with four wins and four losses. We lost some games that were quite unexpected, in my opinion, like Ajax and Aston Villa ending in a nil-nil draw. Dinamo Zagreb has beaten PAOK 2-0. That was actually quite unexpected on my part, at least. But we've also hit some nice ones, and overall, it was a nice and positive day with all those free picks that we had for Thursday. That part of the day that we had for Thursday was a loss. We had Ajax and Aston Villa in that one, and we had another game that we lost. I don't remember which one it was, but I would say that the week was quite successful. It's still not over, far from it. We are getting to the busiest day, busiest period of the week now. Friday, four games on the schedule, four free picks for you here. Saturday, it's gonna be a busy one. We have a huge MLS slate for the first time this season. I will be giving out free picks for that, so there will be a video for those MLS games, every single one of those that we have on the schedule this weekend. So stay tuned, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that like button, and of course, feel free to leave a comment on any of these soccer videos that you have on YouTube. For my best bets, click the link in the description. That will get you up to my page where you can sign up, get a daily pass, 3-day pass, 7-day pass, or even a month-long pass if that's something you want to do. Let's get the show on the road, guys. Like I said, four games. The first one is between Barcelona and Mallorca. And Barcelona is actually quite a heavy favorite right now. Yes, they have been playing better. They haven't lost to Mallorca in a long time. They haven't lost any of their last seven games overall. And in their last, that's five games in a row, they have beaten Mallorca at home, scored a bunch of goals, kept a few clean sheets as well, and they have been quite dominant in this matchup overall with 28 wins, 6 draws, and only 7 losses in the last 48 games between these two teams in Spain. Mallorca, on the other side, is now undefeated in their last three games. They have lost only one of their last six. They have qualified for Copa del Rey finals. They have beaten Girona last week 1-0 at home. And I'm sure that this form of theirs will certainly start to decline. Maybe not like in huge increments, but slowly over time, it will start decline because it's a busy part of the season and there's an international break coming up in a couple of weeks. But I gotta be honest, I'm not sure I'm ready to put my money on Barcelona here because they're playing against Napoli in the Champions League next week. I think that there will be some rotations in the lineup. De Jong is injured, Pedri is injured, Araujo is suspended because of the yellow cards. Balde and Gavi are out for the season, we know that, and Ferran Torres is listed as questionable. Uh, I think that we might see some youngsters in the lineup here for Barcelona. And like I said, I'm not ready to put my money on them, especially at minus 192, minus 200, depending on the book you have. Which is why I decided to go with the first half draw at plus 130. We know that Barcelona tends to start their game slowly, especially in the first half, and then in the second half they kind of shift gears and go for the win. I wouldn't be surprised to see something very much similar here in this game as well. And with that in mind, I'm taking Barcelona, Mallorca first half draw at plus 130. For our next matchup, we are going to go to the Italian Serie A, where we have Napoli hosting Torino. And Napoli, I actually think there might be some money to be made here on Napoli money line, but this could also be a bit of a trap from the bookmakers' part because uh, Torino is a solid team, yes, but on the road, they are not scoring a lot of goals. They have scored only 11 goals in 13 games on the road. They have conceded 17. Their form has been decent as of late, but they haven't beaten anyone in their last three games. And Napoli, when playing at home against Torino, hasn't lost in their last 11 games. On top of that, they're coming off of a massive win against Juventus, 2-1. last week in Serie A, and this is actually their eighth scored goal in their last two games for Napoli. So it seems like their offense is finally heating up. But same as Barcelona, they are facing them in the Champions League next week, and after a 1-1 in the first leg, and Napoli playing on the road in this one. I think that we might see a bit of a shuffled lineup here from Napoli, and I think that that game in the Champions League is of far more concern to them than this one is Serie A. So I think we have to tread this one carefully. I think that Napoli will get on the scoreboard, but I don't think they will keep a clean sheet. So both teams to score at plus 102. That's going to be my pick for this one. In German Bundesliga on Friday, we have this interesting matchup between Stuttgart and Union Berlin. Uh, Stuttgart is playing pretty well this season. They are in third place in the Bundesliga, which is the Champions League spot, and that is probably their main goal so far this season to stay in the top four to qualify for the Champions League for next season. And I think they will be successful with it because they are playing really well. They're coming off of a 3-2 win against Wolfsburg. They're scoring a lot of goals. However, they have they have conceded at least a goal in each of their last seven games in a row. On top of that, Union Berlin is also having a decent time right now. They are escaping the relegation zone. They have won some points. They're gaining more and more momentum with every game. And I know that they lost to Borussia Dortmund 2-0 last week, but they had a ton of chances in that game. They should have scored a goal. And I think that they will do it here in this game. So uh, I'm gonna go with both teams to score in this one at minus 114. I think that we could see potential in the over 2.5 as well, and that will give you nice plus money if you take both teams to score in over 2.5. But maybe I'm being overly cautious here if we see 1-1 result, which also wouldn't shock me to be honest. But minus 114 is a great price to take in my opinion, and I will go with both teams to score. And the last game of the day is in the French League One, and that is between Nice and Montpellier. Nice is coming off of a loss. I believe they had like 2-1 lead at halftime. They ended up losing that game. I believe it was 3-2 in the end. Let me just check it out real quick here. They lost, no, they lost 2-1, but they had 1-0 lead or something like that, and their defense on the road is quite bad, I gotta say. And that's from a team that was the best defensive team in the league for a long time this season. So their main goal once again will be to keep a clean sheet at home, and I think they might be successful with it. But Montpellier is scoring a lot of goals right now, not as many on the road as they are scoring at home, and that is the biggest chance of the day for Nice to get back on the winning track. I think that Nice is due for a nice performance. I think that Nice is due for a great game on both ends, especially defensively. And with them playing at home, I think that should come in this game. So I'm going to take Nice on the money line at minus 133. I think it's a great price. It's definitely worth a shot. Just be careful with it. It is minus 133. Might sound a bit juiced, but I honestly don't think it is. And we have to take advantage of it. So I'm taking these on the money line. That's it, everyone. Thank you for joining me here. These were four free picks for Friday. Stay tuned for more free picks coming up for Saturday and Sunday, of course. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Subscribe. Good luck with all of your bets on Friday, and I'll see you soon with more free picks.